Hello, welcome to lifting class. Happy Valentine's Day if you're doing this on Valentine's Day. It is so important that you give this time to yourself. Love yourself, lift for yourself, build your strength. So thank you for showing up today. Today's word is I am present. So be present in the moment today and lift your weights. All right, we've got the same format we've been doing, 30 seconds of work, upper or lower. We'll alternate. 10 seconds of rest in between the two back to back, okay? So today, as you're getting out your weights, we're going to be doing squats, and when we're down in our squat, we're gonna lift our heels, then we're gonna lower, then we're gonna stand back up. So 2 weights holding down by your side like a suitcase squat, and then we're going into a bent arm, shoulder opener, single leg deadlifts. Whether you put your toe on the ground or you float it, you choose what weight you're gonna use. Zotman curls, which just means you're curling up, flip your grip, and then lower it on down nice and slow and controlled. All right, then we're going to do the other single leg deadlift, and then we'll be doing a bend over wide row. You're going to bend over and you're going to make a nice big goalpost, pull your elbows to the ceiling. So as your limbs extend out, you're going to go a little bit heavier than if you were just doing a bent over row pulled in towards your side, okay? So did I say heavier or lighter? You're going to go lighter when your limbs are out away from your body, okay? Chest press bridges, we're going to be doing hamstring bridges, not glute bridges, skull crushers on the ground, a dumbbell crunch, and some plank work at the end, okay? So that should give you an idea of what weights you need. We're working all muscle groups, all body parts. I have 17.5s, 10s, and 8s. I'm keeping myself a little bit moderate today. I have 5s just in case I need them for my shoulders. But think about what you're going to use today. Get that out. A mat, play your own music. Water, sweat towel, and we'll begin. All right, this word, I am present, the little caption under it says, I breathe into this perfect moment without fear of the future or regret of the past. We're just living in the moment right now, okay? So we're going to start with our warm-up. We have a visitor today. I'm sure he wants to give me more kisses like he was doing this morning. All right, and here we go, starting with squats. And at the top, we're going to lift our heels. So a little different than what's to come in a little bit here. Go. If you're not going to leave me alone, I might have to block you out of here today, okay? All right, squat, lift your heels. Squat, a nice little roll through your ankles to your toes. Thank you for the kisses. I hope you get lots of kisses today too, everybody out there. All right, arms circles back, come to center, open. Big reaches back, and then come to the center or chest opener, okay? Adjust your feet, a little soft bend in your knees, tuck your tailbone under. Oh man, do I feel this today? I don't know what I did yesterday, but my back is sore, so when I squeeze those shoulder blades together, I'm feeling it. All right, headed into a lunge, reverse it, hold it, twist, step up and come to the other side. Lunge, twist, you're finding your balance, you're twisting through your torso. It's a lot less about the lunge and how deep you go and a lot more about your balance, core, and the twist, rotation. All right, turning into a side lunge here. So let's head on in. We're going to sway, chest lifted. Opening up your hips, sink your butt back, okay? Chest stays lifted, so if you want to put your hands in front to remind you, chest and chin up, butt back, knee forward, toe forward, bend at your knee, thigh should become parallel to the ground, okay? So check your points, check yourself on these. Even in our warm-ups, we want to make sure we're working on form, okay? Take a little lunge. Open up, twist. When you're ready, switch sides. And then when you're ready again, switch sides. And then one more time when you are ready, switch sides. I'm going to do one thing to my camera here. It's lifted just a little bit. I want it to come down a little bit lower. Hi, everybody. Sorry for the extreme close-up. There. That's all I wanted to do. Okay. It was like I was coming in to give you a smooch today. First move, suitcase. Squat, lift your heels, lower, and come back up. Okay, you saw I just rocked and fell out of it. We're gonna try a little bit harder. Just squat down, hold balance steady, lower, and rise up. So is that gonna be a slow movement? Yes. Everything's gonna be slow and controlled for that. Then you're going to stick your butt out just a little bit, lean forward like you're looking over the ledge, elbows come up, shoulder height, and we're gonna open, close, close. All right, it looks like an awkward stance, but that's what we're doing. Lighter weights on those, and then as you feel okay, you can go a little bit heavier. So those are our first two moves, back to back. We're gonna get going, so grab out your weights for your suitcase squat. Ready, set. You got about 8 seconds. I'm gonna have my other weights nearby. 3, 2, 1, toes forward, squat down, lift your heels, lower, stand up. Squat, roll through your ankles, lower, push your heels on the ground, okay? So we're down, lifted through our chest, a little bit of balance work here. If this bothers your knee, do a regular squat, okay? Don't worry about the heel lift. Push your big toe in the ground, push your heel in the ground, stand up, squeeze. We're rocking our body weight, one more. Switch out your weights if you're switching them out to our shoulder fly. Butt sticks out just a little bit, lean forward slightly, open, close. You want your elbows to come out and then back in. So think about your elbows doing the opening and the pinching. Weight stays straight up over your forearms, over your elbows. Whew. I went with my heavy weight first to see how it felt. I'm gonna lighten up on the next set. All right, in time. So we're gonna do it again. Those are 8s, I'm gonna switch up to my 5s. Suitcase squat, ready? Set. Toes forward, tailbone back. Squat it down. Lift, lower, rise up. Squat, lift, lower, rise up. How's your balance? Whew. Again, if this feels uncomfortable for your knees, the joint we want to protect, take the heel lift out. All right, switch out for your shoulders. If weights are still too much, you could do this no weights. Use it as a shoulder mobility exercise here, okay? Elbows in, elbows back. You really want to try to keep a 90-degree bend in your elbow. Everything nice and boxed out. Okay, 5 more seconds. Take a 10-second break. And we're gonna do one more set of squats and shoulders. Are you breathing yet? Nice and heavy, I am. All right, squats. Last set, let's go. Use your power and your control as you lower down, roll through your ankles, push your heels in and stand up, okay? This is not a speed move. Nothing today is fast. Let's think about good form, contracting muscles, engaging our core. Shoulders. All right, we're going body weight only. You can choose. What are you gonna do? Sometimes we get to that point where it's like just the holding up your own body weight is enough. Squeezing your shoulder blades together in the back. I can feel something pinching, so I'm listening to my body, still doing the movement, just taking the extra, go ahead and release the extra resistance out. We're going in a single leg deadlift, so let's go ahead on our right leg, grab your weights. You can pop your toe or you can do a warrior 3 as you come down and come back up, okay? So you can always extend your leg back, work a little bit extra on balance, or lean forward, look over the ledge, stick your butt out, pull with your hamstring and your glute, back up to start, flat back, proud chest, shoulder blades drawn back, chin up slightly, so you're looking ahead of you, not straight down at your toe. One more, and we're going into our curl flip it, lower. Okay, or Zotman. Curl it, flip it, lower. Curl it, flip it, lower with control. Elbows pinned into your side. Shoulders down and away from your ears. If we're lifting a heavy weight that's too heavy for us, sometimes we creep up like that. So make sure you're not creeping your shoulders in your ears. Breathe. One more rep. How is your weight choice? If you need to go heavier for this next set, go heavier. Grab it right now. Back to our single leg. We're going on the right leg again. We'll do the left leg later. All right, let's go. Fold forward, rise up. Forward fold, rise up. Push your heel in the ground. Push your big toe in the ground. Full foot in the ground. Fan out your toes within your shoes. Try to push your full foot there and then feel your hamstring and your glute. Lift you back up again. You're lifting something heavy off the ground. You're using your legs, not your back. Last one. If you're switching out your weights for your Zotman, do that now. Elbows pinned in, flip, turn. It's all about control right here. I always think about my hands are making a little loop. Lift, turn, lower. It's like making a little oval. Lift it up, flip it, lower it down. One more. Hand time. All right. I know I can do heavier on that one. I'm going to grab any heavier weights for that. Right leg on the ground, third time, single leg deadlift. Ready, set, and let's go. Last time for your right leg. And the next block of work, we'll do our other leg. Proud chest, lean forward, look over the ledge. Pull back up, you're picking up your big heavy grocery bags. One more. Switch out your weights for your Zotman. Whew. Remember what weights you used for your right leg. You probably want to use that same weight for your left leg. Why am I glitchy today? You guys, I checked everything before we started, and I see that slow glitchy. Hopefully you hear me. I did. I checked all the checkpoints that I know sometimes go awry. Oh well. Blame it on the Wi-Fi today. All right. Go ahead and pause. Next set of work, we're just doing the other leg, single leg deadlift. Then we're going bent over wide rows, okay? So get ready on your left leg, get set, and let's go. You're either popping your toe, or you're extending your leg back in a warrior three. It's up to you, okay? You can see I'm clearly keeping my toe on the ground today. I'll go play with my settings again after this and see what changed on me between the time I did it and the time I started now. Okay, bend over wide row, chest to the floor, elbows wide to the sides. Elbows wide to the ceiling. Hammerheads of your weights can go to the side and you're squeezing your shoulder blades together. All right, we just went from a bent over move to a bent over move. So if you need to release any cramping, release it and then come back. Okay? Blades together, row, 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 row. Last one, and pause. Let's do it again. 10 seconds of rest. Pause me if you need to. Otherwise, we're going right back into left leg RDL. Okay, 30 seconds. Go. Push your heel on the ground. Push your big toe in the ground. Use the back of your leg and your booty to pull you back up. Chest out. Adjust yourself. Pull your shoulders back. Look over the ledge. Check your form. Make sure you're using good form first. One more. Release everything. Stand up tall. Now grab your weights into your bent over row. Okay? Elbows wide. Shoulder blades squeezing. Halfway there. This is bothering my back just a little bit between the pull and the glutes and the hamstrings, and then the bent overness. One more, stand up release, okay? So, if it's bothering you too, make sure you take that break release. We don't want to be in a cramped position and lose our form, okay? One more time, left leg. Pause if you need to. Otherwise, let's get going. We have 2 more sets of work to do before we head to core, okay? The rest of the work after this will be on the floor. You're welcome. It doesn't mean it's going to be easier. That's always the thing in my classes. People are always like, oh yay, the floor. Oh wait, it's floor with Tracy, never mind. All right, switch out. Stand up, nice and tall. Then bend over. Maybe you like floor with me. Everybody does, come on. Let's face it. Everybody likes floor work. You get to lay down and do the work. When we hit the floor, you're going to want something heavy. We're doing chest press first, okay? Chest press and skull crushers. That's what you want for your weights down on the floor. We'll do 1 weighted crunch. Go ahead and really stand up and get yourself ready for the floor. I've got my weights out ready for chest press. Just need to grab my mat. If you need to pause, get down on the floor, do it. Otherwise, chest press. Ready, set, go. Elbows come out to the side. Box yourself out. Push straight up over your chest. So we come out like a box, up like the number 11. Make sure your wrists are directly over your forearms, and that your arms are kind of making the letter T even on the way down, okay? We're not cranking or cranking our wrists. All right, from here, we're going into a hamstring bridge, which means we're going to walk our heels out. You can put your hands on the floor. We're going to lift and lower. Knees to the ceiling, thighs parallel, okay? I don't want your knees going out to the side. I want your knees straight up to the ceiling. I want your heels on the ground, toes to the ceiling as well. Pretend like there's a beach ball you're squeezing between your legs. In fact, if you have a core ball, feel free to put it between your thighs and add a little bit more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest for 10 seconds. Get ready for chest press again. I know we got down here fast, so if you need to adjust yourself, adjust yourself. How's off? Halfway off my mat. All right, go. Chest press. 30 seconds here. Draw your belly button down towards your spine so it lowers your lower back to the floor. Tilt your hips towards your chin. Look at that. You just engaged your core and your lower back's on the floor. That's what we want, okay? Remember, keep your wrists, your weights perpendicular to your forearms, okay? We're making the letter T even on the way down. In the next set, I'll show you an error, a common error people make. All right, back to our hamstring bridges. Walk your feet away from you. Lift and lower. You can feel your glutes working, but I want you to feel your hamstrings, the back of your legs, really squeezing and doing the work, okay? Dig your heels in the ground, knees tall, parallel to the ceiling. If you want to make it a little harder, lift your hands up. Oh, hey, there's the hamstrings. An unassisted hamstring bridge. All right, stop. Third set, chest press. Tilt your hips towards your chin, tuck your tailbone under, lower back to the floor, arms out wide like goalposts. Push. So a common thing I see happen is people cave in like this with their wrists, or they come real close like this, and then press. We want to stay boxed out, press. Boxed out, press. I did a whole bunch of things wrong. Now I'm doing it right. Box out, press. So if you're somebody who's taking it down here and then pressing, I want you to come out wide, then press. Okay? All right, back to our hamstring bridges. Here's another way you can make it more challenging. Put a weight on your lap. Up and down. You gotta lower it down just a little bit. Hamstring bridges, so your feet are walked away from you. Dig your heels in the ground, knees to the ceiling, toes to the ceiling. You tap and you lift, you tap and you lift. It doesn't feel like you're lifting very high. That's okay. All right, lower down, release. 2 more moves. Skull crushers first. So find the weight that works for you. We're going right outside of our temples, arms parallel, and then back up. Set, go. Tricep work right here. Another common mistake people make is they go like this with their wrists. They come down and they flip their wrists, and then they come up and they flip their wrists. Make a T. Weights perpendicular to your arms. Lower the weights towards your temples. Press back up. We're using the back of our arms here. Elbows are narrow as if you're holding a beach ball between your elbows, okay? Release. One weight. The other weight. Up to our toes. We're doing a 90-degree crunch here, okay? So your legs are up, 90 degrees. If you need to, bend your knees. Say crunch, crunch. If you need to, crunch here. Lifting your shoulder blades off the floor. If you're reaching for your toes, you really are reaching for your toes. Can you reach them? Lift. Lower tap. Lift. Lower tap. Lift. It's just a tap and you come back up. Pause. 10 seconds. Headed back to skull crushers. Second time through. We got this. Skull crushers, core work. Let's go. Triceps, back of the arms. How do we firm the back of our arms? A lot of tricep work, bicep work. Basically all upper body work. Our bent over rows, our bent over flies. All that stuff helps firm and tone that back of our arms. We got to work it though. Tricep dips are a great one. Tricep push-ups. We're doing it right here. Okay, use your heavy weights. All right, one dumbbell crunch to your toes. Let's go. 30 seconds here. Lift, lift. I want you to think about lifting even higher each time. Lift, lift, lift. Let's go. You're using your abs to lift yourself off the floor. We've eliminated any balance or stabilization with your legs by putting your legs up in the air. Pause. One more time. Are your triceps burning yet? I hope so. If not, get a little heavier weight. And let's go. 3, 2, 1. Everything is getting worked. My triceps are starting to cramp. I'm going to need some water after this. Ten more seconds. Lift, squeeze the back of your arm. Lower, lift, squeeze. One dumbbell. Crunch to your toes. Let's go. We're going to come over to plank work after this. So when we are done with this crunch, and you hear the timer go beep, beep, we're going to quick release the weight, flip over to a plank. We'll have 60 seconds of one core exercise, and then we'll go 60 seconds of another. Okay, so we have 2 minutes left after this. We got this. Let's go. Last one, release your weights. Make sure that there's nothing around your feet. We're going into a plank, okay? Ready, set, plank. Down dog, tap right, tap left. Plank. Down dog, tap right, tap left. Plank. Down dog, tap, tap. Plank. Pike up, tap, tap. Plank, pike, tap, tap. We're balancing on 3 points as you tap out, out. Keep going. That was only 30 seconds. We're going for a whole minute. So stay here in your plank. Down dog, tap, tap. Draw your belly button in. Pike up on your down dog. Then do your taps. Pike, tap, tap. A little bonus shoulder and back work here. As my arms are shaking, I feel my triceps too. A little bit of everything all rolled into one. All right, now take a break for 10 seconds. Get to your side. We're going side lie. V up 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other, okay? So we're going side lie. Take your arm at a diagonal down from you. You're going one leg or two. Lift, side V up. You're on the meaty part of your hip. A little bit on your glute as you come up. When you hear the beep, we're switching sides. So you're going to do a quick rollover when you hear the beep. 3, 2, switch. Again, you're taking this arm down at a diagonal from your shoulders, from your shoulder. One leg or two. You use your elbow and forearm on the ground to help lift you as you use your obliques. Side lie. Lift. Remember, you can do it one leg if you need to. I'm in a very interesting camera angle. That's okay. I'm doing the work. You're doing the work. We're doing this together. A couple more seconds. Last one. And time. Good job. Good job. Breathe. We're going to stretch now. I'm going to pause the timer so it stops beeping at us. Stop. Clear out your space just a little bit so you can stretch, okay? If you're on the ground, stay on the ground. Stay right there, please. All right, so you are on your side. Let's come down to all fours on our knees. Starting with the cat-cow. Okay, round, breathe. Release. Round, breathe. Release. 2 more of those. Cat-cow round. Release. And then let's sink back in a child's pose. We're going to take one arm, thread it through. That should feel really good after our shoulder flies, our bent over wide rows. And let's thread through on the other side. Reach it through. And then lower yourself down to your stomach. Make a big T. Let's scorpion tail over. So take one hand in towards your armpit. This arm, I don't want it down here. I want it either straight out or a little bent and up. Okay, that's where you'll feel it stretch in your chest. You're going to scorpion tail where I'm over. Little spinal twist. My back just adjusted. Heard a little crack. I think I needed that since last night. Before bed, I tried to crack my back into place before I laid down and it didn't work. So I fell asleep with an achy back. I think I just got it back into place. Free chiropractor right there. All right, go ahead and switch sides. That's why I said clear up your space, because we're going side to side. Open up your chest, your bicep. All right, then come back to your stomach, grab one foot, pull your heel towards your butt. We're working on stretching out the quad. If you need to get your hip flexor stretched out, you're going to lift your thigh up off the floor, put your heel a little bit closer to your butt, okay? Deeper stretch that way. Switch and let's do the other side. We're going to get our glutes and our hamstrings after this. So pull your heel to your butt, squeeze it on in towards your bottom. Lift your thigh up a little bit if you need your hip flexor stretched a little bit more. Another achy part of my body last night, trying to stretch all this stuff out. Tomorrow we will go into deeper stretches. Let's flip over to our butts in mind class, okay? So show up for mind class and do all stretching, all beautiful stretching tomorrow, okay? So let's figure 4. Open up our hip and our glute, hip and our glute. Switch. So you want to lead your chest in as you open up your thigh parallel to the floor. And then let's go straddle. Stretch forward. Walk your hands to one side. Ooh. Come center. And walk yourself to the other side. Ooh. Come center. Roll yourself up. Legs pull in. Inhale up. Exhale. Again, happy Valentine's Day. Thank you for joining us today. Make it a great day. Water, food that's going to fuel your body and help you to love yourself even more, right? Food that serves you, as I have chocolates from my family and Danishes upstairs. I'm actually gonna skip the Danishes. The chocolates I'll try to hold off on. Maybe I'll put them in my freezer. So little trick to you. If you want to eat something later, freeze it. And if it's something like chocolate, usually chocolate tastes better when it's softer. Usually, not all the time. Put it in your freezer, and then when you want that one, take it out. All right, have a great day. I will see you back here tomorrow. Bye.